Point blank, we have been living wrong. So the way we live currently is from a totally mind identified perspective, which is not the right way to do things. So you have to understand the essence of how what makes up a human structure. Then you then proceed to understand how to live. Because if you don't understand the structure of what is to live, then you don't really get how to really live. Because truthfully, nobody's born bearing a manual or life manual of how to do this. Right. So most of the time we go through try and error to reach or come to a concrete understanding of what this is about we're doing here. So the average human being goes through life fully stressed, high cortisol levels, full mind into whatever you're doing at the moment, which is the right way, but there's an extra dimension to it which we are not taking a good look at. So you should go through life normally as everybody else, obviously, but it should be in every moment you're giving your full undivided attention in that moment for whatever it is you're doing. Well, you're 100% like right now should be life or death for you every moment. Then once you're done with that, you're totally disengaged with the outcome of whatever you've done. That's where the trick is, because most humans, most people, when they go through something, they're totally identified, they get attached to the outcome of what that is. And if it doesn't go a certain level, a certain way, it brings stress, it brings certain disbalance in the system, your cortisol level rises and you're stressed. So the right way to do this in that moment which you're doing, whatever work it is, give your 100% undivided attention to that work, whatever it is. Immerse yourself fully in that moment and be there, be present with the work. And that is when actual work is done. When you give yourself to that and you disengage from that, you're giving it your essence in that moment and you're detached. Then you're back to who you are, you're back to your essence. Because when you continuously try to find your sense of self in the outcome, give an example, say, okay, when I get a certain car or a certain house or attain a certain level, I'll become this, in quotes, the desirable person you really want to be. No, that should not determine who you become. You should be fully who you want to be internally, even if it's not, there's no external reward for that in the moment yet. Yes, because time is a bit denser and it slows down here. So there should be the belief that it will come. There should be a certain level of belief and confidence that it will come, but time has been slowed down here for a reason, for humans not to cause havoc if things were happening in the speed of thought on Earth. So you have to live from a point that you're not attached to the outcome, because each time you're finding a sense of self is that you're depleting your essence. Your essence depletes every time you're looking for an external sense of self, which you should be complete in within. Because when you break down a full human being pieces and you study a cadaver, right? There is no part in that where you find, oh, this is this person here. There is no, we can say this is the brain, this is the heart, intestine, stomach, and all that, but there is no actual part we could figure out. This is where, say, Majik is, or Patrick, or whoever is. You get, so which means your sense of self is totally a non-tangible thing. I can categorically say that we will start recording lower stress levels. Most people are totally unhappy with your work. Sometimes it's not entirely about the work itself, but the perspective, the predisposition towards that work itself that causes certain stress levels. You should be able to find joy in whatever it is you've decided to give your attention, because the essence is in the attention itself too. It's one and the same of the same coin. It's just different aspects of the same coin. So your attention is your essence. Where you focus it, where you point it towards, is what you're giving yourself to at that moment. So give it as much as you can in that moment. And once you're done with the work. Leave it, let it be. So in a way, it could be translated, it shouldn't take over work from work back home. When you're home, you should be home and present with your family. You do not take work back home. You work, take overtime, do as much work as you have to do at your work, at the work environment. Then once you're done, do as much, give it 100%, do it dutifully well. But once you're done, that's work time. Then you're moving next, you're going home, and that's at home time. You should be fully present with your kids, your partner, whoever you stay with, or whatever the setup of your home is made of. You should be fully present with them in the moment. And when we arbitrate ways of living in this way, we find out we record lower stress level in our daily living. One of the major causes of stress is over-identification with something, an outcome,